Welcome back, Vicarious viewers. My name is Vicente, and today I'm reacting to the next episode of The Expanse. Episode 8, Season 4, The One-Eyed Man. So it's been a little while since my last binge of episodes before, of course, editing all of those and releasing them. So I am really excited to get back into this. I'm hoping maybe I can binge the final 3 episodes tonight and, of course, get them out to you as soon as possible. I do apologize for the delay this past week. It was busy at work. Things were a little crazy and exhausting. But I'm back. So where did we leave off? There was the wave and people are trapped. Eye infection is spreading. And we have slugs. That's about it. But that's all the prep I want to do. Let's jump into this episode.
It's been running on every news feed in the belt.
She does need to pause and reflect. Take it all in. Make smart choices. Oh shit. Video from the ship.
Unprovoked attack by the UN. These actions endanger the armistice and put the alliance around the ring gate in jeopardy.
Gao is going to push this hard. We need to change the narrative.
Smart decisions. I'm surprised to see
Welcome to Medina Station.
It's good to see
Fred
you.
Johnson.
You promised to hold your temper.
I did. You turned Mako into a goddamn hero.
I trusted you with my vote and you chose to let him go.
You're putting this on me?
You were there. She cast the right vote. She saw the larger picture unfolding in that airlock.
I used the information that you gave me as a bargaining chip to keep the UN out of our business. This station is the backbone of the Belt's economic future.
You can do it without me.
Oh.
I quit.
What?
Ah, drummer.
And he even had her back about the decision, too. Didn't expect that either. What do you mean, quit? Just like a temper tantrum, or is she for real? Good thing you have gloves on, shit. Are they rubber? Damn, they're racking up a body count. If only they had enough salt to make rings around everything.
Holden?
I mean, hopefully the salt
That
would
you?
affect them in the same way.
Yeah,
But oh well.
he's dead. There's slugs in every tunnel now. Nowhere's safe. Get him off me! There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Easy.
Oh yeah, the tranquilizers. Painkillers.
Amos? Got them all. They're dead.
I'm just sending a message to the rest of them. Make sure they don't keep coming.
Oh, poor Amos. He's not taking it well.
You gonna get anything?
Anybody won't admit how blind he is.
Let me borrow the torch. I might need it.
I'm keeping
That's not a good idea if you're blind, dude. Don't want to light that thing in someone's face.
What did the results say after analyzing our friend?
Well, you tell me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Even she's fully
Samples
blind.
primarily water and tridecyl and oleo alcohols.
Oleo, they're from the ocean.
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
All that green shit in their eyes is making my eyes itch.
The belt is betrayed.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
You're gonna miss out on waffles.
Grab a coffee downstairs.
I got pancakes too, if that's more your thing.
Wasn't she the one, like,
What's the rush?
in the rush to leave before?
I got a job interview.
Oh,
I didn't say anything because I didn't want to ruin any of this.
you're not ruining anything.
Okay. So before Bobby was the aloof,
Well,
like,
we do
none of
waffles
this
tonight.
means anything.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna get up while you're still in bed. But now that the tables are turned, is she catching feelings?
That's it.
That's it. And each of our shares on this is almost 10 times what we made on the terraforming job.
Why? What
What's
is
the
it?
package?
I
Exactly.
wasn't provided with that information.
If it is weapons, whose blood would be on your hands?
Isn't your thing. 3-way split's better than 4, so.
Thanks for hating your parents. You might save us all from being fucked.
Wonder if they'll make her a regular.
I'm gonna grab some more sedatives
Familiar
and
belter
painkillers.
face.
What? What happened?
I think someone walked away.
Where's Amos?
Amos!
Shit. Approach cautiously. Don't startle him. He ain't got a slicker on either.
Let me.
Jesus Christ! Stop!
Aw, you alright? Wonder if he has some kind of fear of the dark or dying in the dark. Which only makes me want more information on Amos.
Amos, look at me. As long as we're still breathing.
Why are you saying look at me to him? You know he can't.
I can't lose you.
Damn.
You know, for this mission, I am going to need a good exo. If you want it.
Keep her in the loop? I wouldn't exactly call that her quitting, though. She literally just, like, was demoted one step.
Ow!
So he's a family man.
Charlie's cheating.
Come on, let's go.
He must trust her if he invited her there.
Rascals, it's Charlie and Emily.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you had a family.
Walking away.
Oh, he didn't invite her there.
Altran said there was nothing lethal.
But you don't know for sure.
Those planets are habitable. There's no reason why Mars should continue terraforming.
Barely. They're
Mars has been
deadly as
terraformed
fuck.
for generations.
With new microbes and bacteria and slugs and who knows what other kinds of native life that will fight back.
I was a good Martian my entire life because I wanted my children to get their share of the rewards. One way or another, I'm going to make sure they get what they deserve.
You can't get your family off the planet if you're dead.
Once those floodgates open,
They want you
it's
to
going
reach
to take
them
time to
tonight.
colonize, to get used to everything.
Okay, thanks, man.
To discover what kinds of natural disasters and weather phenomenon you may
I'll just say so.
have to protect yourself against there. Everyone has this huge idea of the grass is always greener on the other side. They never see the good right in front of them. I wonder if he was kept in the dark as a kid at some point.
When I was 5, I lived in a basement.
Oh.
That's when they came in.
When who came in?
There's nothing we can do now except sit in the dark and wait to die.
What if it's not your blood? What if your blood is normal, but it's your vitreous humor that isn't?
Is it because he's seen some shit?
And this is the only way.
We only need a little fluid to analyze.
Where are you gonna stick it?
Just don't go in too far.
Oh, hell no.
All right, I got some.
My eyes water. Jesus.
How long do you think it's gonna take until...
That was quick.
That was quick. Is that a good or a bad sign?
No, what does the screen say? To see a doctor, you have precancerous cells that could become life-threatening if not treated.
I was irradiated on Eros, so full of oncocytals.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that.
No, I don't want your hand.
I think I just assumed, like,
You have a medication board.
future
Gotta take
space
regular
medicine.
injections.
The anti-cancer meds are what is killing the organisms.
So that's what the thing on his arm was for.
It has to be the abnormality we're looking for.
Did they actually mention that? Because I remember
Make the meds.
him, like, putting something on it. Huh. I would have never guessed his cancer. I totally forgot he had cancer. Okay. I was thinking it had something to do with the protomolecule and Miller or something. But that is a good explanation.
I got placed in the terraforming project. Got the third highest score in the chemical engineering exam.
Nice.
That's great.
See, there's still hope for Mars. There may be those who want to leave, but
You know,
there's still a whole other generation willing to stay.
see you around.
The dream of Mars is dying.
So stealing and
No, it's
getting
not.
yours, that's the answer?
You just saw that with your nephew. The dream is still alive. I think you're finally on
Do
your
the
own
job.
without some structure and you
Be a good
see the
Martian.
world for how dirty it is.
See what's here when you get back.
At some point in our lives, we realize the world is not perfect.
We should probably toast the crew before we set off.
I'm a gift for your send-off.
It really is quitting.
Hold on to this until I finish the mission.
Where is she gonna go? Maybe she'll go hook up with the Rossi crew. I don't know how that dynamic would work. Having her on board with Holden and Naomi. Oh yeah, they were gonna tether this thing. I almost forgot about that.
Cable ready?
Do they have some kind of tooling machine that created that cable? 'Cause remember they said they were gonna dismantle some nets and make a cable. I was thinking like some kind of braided cable, but that actually looks tight as fuck. Did you see like some of those straps like behind, what's her name? Where are they? Yeah, the ones there. Oh, you can't see where I'm pointing. I'll point somewhere in editing. I thought they were gonna like braid something like that and it would be all makeshift lumpy. What is it made out of? Well, I know netting, but like, what's the material?
Hey guys, it's working.
Nice. Well, it bought them some time. They still need to figure out what the fuck is stopping their fusion. And that moon is still glowing.
Dr. Okoye figured out a treatment for your eyes.
Really?
Holden having cancer saved everybody.
You can say whatever you want.
So now how do we cure Holden's cancer?
Go ahead. I want to be alone.
Slugs are easier to avoid when you can see them. They do move so slow. What's gonna happen to this kid now? His parents are dead. Is Amos gonna take him in, or is he just gonna be sidelined to another family?
Shuttle being prepared with a proximity detonator.
Damn it, Mercury. Why you still gotta be a dick? Things were just turning around.
Miller.
Speaking of turning around, where the fuck have you been? Well, that's... not a good sign. Aw, damn it. Of course you would stop there. But that's okay, I'm probably going to watch another one. But anyway, let's get this one out of the way first. Well, cool. They cured their eye boogers, so that's out of the way. They're able to see the slugs now, which are receding with the water, hopefully. But that definitely gives them caution around waterways now, knowing that those are out there. Of course, news of all these goings-on has finally reached Earth. Avasarala did leak that to the press. But I think, one way or the other, it is a good thing to inform people that you really want to go out here, but, like, shit's out there that'll kill you. Machines and slugs and who knows what else. And people need to know that before they just go rushing into some grass is greener on the other side dream that thinks that, oh, when I get to this new planet, there's going to be a new Starbucks everywhere and I'm going to live some glorious life in the sun. No, these are planets we are not adapted to. They may be hotter, may be colder, may have more weather conditions or seismic activity. And who knows what kind of bacterial, virological, or biological is out there that wants to kill you and eat you or infect you. I think people really need to take a step back and realize, approach with caution. Very due caution. So I don't blame Avasarala for that. And I honestly think she was being honest in that moment. I think she really did feel bad about sending people to die. Did she also use that for political advantage? I guess killing two birds with one stone. But I'm not going to fault her for it. Because I think her head is in the right place. Like, alien worlds, alien technology, alien life. Like, I see her frustration that other people aren't taking it as seriously as we should. These are like subjects of existential crises. In the shadow of that, politics just seems so insignificant. But if she loses power, she can't really do anything about it anyway. So she's got to play the game. But back on New Terra, they were able to get the ship into higher orbit. And what's her name? The daughter looks like she's a quick study. She's really helping out up there and could be an asset. So I wonder if we'll see more of her in the future of the series. Though they do still have to solve the problem of fixing their the fusion for their engines. And I don't know if I've covered this in a past episode. I remember ranting to one of my roommates about it before, but I don't know if I've told you guys. But I think all of the like evenly spaced moons around the planet are some form of interplanetary defense system. I believe possibly the cores of each of those is probably protomolecule. But of course, over billions of years, flying debris and asteroids, and of course, has like crashed and landed and created like a crust over each one. That's possibly even what happened to the planet they're on right now. Just billions of years of impacts from asteroids creating a new surface. And I think when that shuttle was flying down from their other ship, when it got vaporized and that moon started glowing, I think the moon itself, being part of the defense, probably like charged up and fired some high energy beam at the shuttle to vaporize it. But of course, the beam had to travel through the matter of the crust that was now around the moon, which also instantly like melted the surface, like turned all of that crust into lava, and which explains why it still looks pretty red, but not as much. It's probably just really high intense heat from a molten surface now after that weapon was fired. Hopefully, oh, I was about to say hopefully it didn't like damage the interior of the moon, but I guess that's what they would want to happen because they need to take out the defenses somehow. I wonder if they would be able to just take out one of the moons and create a gap in the defense where they can escape. But that's just my theory. I'd been mulling that over. What else? We got a little story from Amos about when he was 5 in a dark basement and they would come in the dark. I'm wondering if he was like abused or used in some sort of way when he was younger in a dark place where he wouldn't be able to see what was going on, and that's why he's afraid of the dark. I do hope one of these days we get a good flashback of Amos's past. I need more of his history. He's such a fascinating character. Murtry is as murderous as ever. He was asking if the charge was still there. I hope he was asking so they could like remove it, but I doubt it. I think he still wants the fortune of taking control of all of the technology on the planet, and to do that he has to take out Holden. So he is going to be a problem that has to be dealt with very soon. But now that Amos is recovering from his blindness, that will definitely be a good ally for Holden. That was a nice moment when Holden was telling Amos, like, I need you, I can't do this without you. I was getting teary-eyed. Besties. Oh yeah, and I'd totally forgotten, like, I remember that Holden got, like, blasted by the radiation, but I totally wasn't thinking cancer in my brain. I think at some point I just figured, like, it's the future. They probably have super medicine to, like, cure it or something. But no, he does have cancer. That explains the port in his arm. I remember at some point at the beginning of the series seeing him, like, put something on it, and I just don't think I thought much of it at the time. But yeah, cancer meds. That means that we have to pry Proto Miller into some kind of cure for cancer, hopefully, because we can't let James die. And he is looking a little worse for wear. I hope that isn't the cancer itself. But he can't die. Holden can't die. He's not going to die. I'm going to stick to that. Oh yes, and Bobby. Bobby is losing the dream. She went back to Mars because she felt like she still wanted to contribute to the dream, and it's crumbling around her. People don't believe it anymore. They're scalping from their own supplies and selling it off, and many of them want off the planet. But dreams don't die. Even if there's going to be an exodus of people that want to go through the ring grates, assuming they ever finally allow them through. But not everyone will always leave. I mean, seeing her nephew and him saying that he got into the terraforming project, it's still alive. There will be people that will stay. The population will continue to grow there, as populations always do. And there will eventually be more people to replace all those that left, and it will go on. The machines will still keep running. I do believe that that possibility for a terraformed Mars is real. They just have to see it through. That being said, I do kind of want Bobby to leave Mars because I want her to join the Rossi crew again. I like her with them, helping out with all their space shit. And how useful would she be in a fight out there now? They could really use her suit about now. But anyway, the last scene, of course, is Miller tripping out and screaming. He's glitching something hard, so I'm assuming some even bigger disaster is on the horizon, especially since the next episode is the second to last. Like, there's got to be some climax stuff happening pretty soon. But anyway, I'm going to possibly seek out a little dinner and then get to the next episode. But let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoy reactions like these. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single one. And thanks for stopping in for this Vicarious View.